Really? Yep. You! Happy New Year! Yeah, come on guys, listen to the pod.
No way!
And happy Monday. Cheers. I didn't oh, that's foul! That's the worst beer I've ever had.
That's dark chocolate, my friend.
I love it.
That's absolutely foul!
That's just cocoa, straight cocoa.
That's grim, dude.
You like that? That's gonna be sick.
That's
slow.
Foul.
So this week's beer. No, first of all, welcome to a Monaco podcast. This week's beer we have. How would you say it?
Cacao.
Cacao. Chocolate stout.
It's brewed exclusively for Lidl, so I mean, do you need to know any more than that?
Thornbridge Brewery.
Yeah, 4.5% cacao. For once, I actually drank it straight away rather than waiting to see what the boys' reaction was. And I should have waited because it tastes like shit.
Mate, that's
Apologies to Lidl, apologies to Cacao, or however you want to say it.
Someone will really like that though. There is someone.
Well, we've got one person here that really likes it.
But not for me.
I don't think I've ever drank whatever this is.
Chocolate stout.
Never in my life. And I'm now...
Here's my thought process when I go to the shop, right? Oh, we're filming tonight. I need to get a beer for the boys. There's like the two things on my shoulder. One says, get something really nice that's gonna slap and it's gonna go top of the list.
Yeah.
And there's something on my other shoulder. It's like, get something so wild that it will probably put the boys off, but it may actually be nice. For example, the Aunt Bessie's Bang Bang.
Yeah.
And now the chocolate stout Bang Bang. And I have done myself a wrong in this week, I believe.
The first taste of beer is nice, but that kick of cocoa ain't for me.
To me, it's like really crap iced coffee.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
Like, not like a iced caramel latte, like a...
Oh, fuck
Just straight.
like
nasty.
a black iced coffee.
What's your go-to
I like it.
order for if you go to a coffee place?
Flat whites or some sort of caramel.
Anything with caramel in, I'm there.
Alongside a caramel slice.
Yeah, caramel latte.
Always traditionally a mocha.
No.
Bit of chocolate in there.
Yeah, I got a
Sugar
mochaccino yesterday, which was quite nice. Yeah, cappuccino with a bit of dark chocolate in there. Ooh, naughty.
Nice.
I haven't had anything like hot chocolate related since I had a nut reaction to it, and it's.
Oh yeah, brutal.
I know 100%.
What if that way I'm nuts on it?
No, but like hot chocolate wise.
Imagine it starts swelling up halfway through the pod.
No, I haven't had anything. So I've not had a mocha or anything even close.
Have you ever had a white chocolate?
Yeah, no, sick.
Didn't like it.
No, you didn't know.
Didn't like it, no. White chocolate, I'll pick white, unpopular opinion, but I'll pick white chocolate over normal chocolate every single day of the week, day in, day out. Love white chocolate. But I went to a place that only does hot chocolates, it's like their special thing, in a place local to me. And I had a white hot chocolate because I was like, it's my favourite, it'll be better than anything I've ever had. Horrendous.
So I had.
Horrendous.
You know, have you ever been to South Bank? Like.
In London? Yeah.
So along there they have all the food vans, and they had a hot chocolate one, and it was basically melted chocolate on tap.
Yeah.
What?
And so they fill half a cup up with melted hot
nice.
chocolate.
Oh.
Melted chocolate, like straight melted chocolate.
Yeah, right.
And then they top it up with milk. That white hot chocolate.
What, and you mix it together?
Yeah, literally. It's like.
It's not.
It's not like pre-mixed
Oh.
stuff. It's just a vat heated up somewhere, and they pour it through on
What?
tap, and it's half a cup melted chocolate, top it with milk.
That's
I had
ridiculous.
white hot chocolate there. Insane.
That's different though, that's different because like if they make you a white hot chocolate in a place, it'll be like some sort of dodgy powder. That's just straight
It was
milky
milk,
bar.
and it was unreal, and it was like you had to keep mixing it because it wanted to split, and not like split like grim, but like separate. So
there's a coffee shop in Paris thing as well, and they do the same thing where they like pour it over the mug though as well. You have it on like a teacup thing. Oh, it looks unbelievable.
That's ridiculous. What are you rating this then out of 10?
Did you notice it had no fizz?
Yeah,
He
it made
popped it and he went,
sick.
that's it.
Nothing.
My beers normally go everywhere.
The Beaver Town exploded on us, I remember that. I'm giving it a 2, boys. I'm so sorry, but it's terrible.
I reckon I'll stick with a 2 as well. I agree with you. You're going to go higher.
No, I'm higher.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll have to average it out somehow then.
You would rather drink apple crumble over this?
Yes.
What was apple crumble?
I don't know, I don't care. This is worse than apple crumble.
I think I would rather drink this than apple crumble.
Yeah, me too. I wouldn't rather drink this.
Okay, yeah, I didn't give apple crumble a 2.
No. I think 2's way too low. I think 2 is open it and you can't drink it. At least you're sipping this.
Yeah, I could definitely.
Oh, let's give it a fucking shot.
Oh, yeah, you can finish it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll let you know at the end.
Alright,
We'll do a rerun. We'll do a run. Stick around to the end and see what we give it officially.
But this is the last beer for a month.
Yeah.
This is, from January onwards, will be dry January.
Yeah, so we're going to be tasting non-alcoholic beverages. So your classic favourites, but without the fun.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's fun.
Well,
we'll see.
Different kind of fun.
Yeah.
I'll tell you boys, I'll do a dry January, I'll do anything, and I'll be at home and I'll be smashing like 2 shots of tequila before I come in. And I'll be like, this is going great, guys. I'll be well chatty, but
I'm going to try my best, but no promises.
Nah, we got it. If we're all doing it, you do it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if us three are doing it,
so it's not
Kirsty wants to do it at home, so that's easy for me. If we all got to stick with it together, you know, we're in it for the long haul. And then, 1st of Feb,
back on it.
we'll have a big party. A big what?
Big pod.
Yeah, big pod, where we trial every beer that we've had in a row and officially rank them. 2-hour long podcast, like 8 beers. Be a messy one. Thinking about chocolate and that sort of stuff in general, when you go to a dessert place, what is your go-to dessert? I'll get the same thing every time.
What sort of dessert place? Like where they just specifically do desserts?
Like anything, like creams or Casper's, or you go there, you know, you're getting crepes, you're getting waffles, you're getting cookie dough, like milkshakes, whatever you want. I don't know what they make, boba teas and all that shit.
See, I've got such like a sweet tooth that I can't decide until I'm there. I've not got a set thing that I go for.
I've probably got like a top 3 or 5.
Go, give us your top 3. Give us your top 3 if you have to.
I love creme brulee.
Okay, that's random. We'll never pick that.
I love creme brulee. Like if it's got a hard top, sit.
Oh, mate, crazy.
Waffles.
That's a bit fancy, isn't it? A creme brulee.
No, you buy them and bloody. You make them yourself. From
I suppose.
Sprinkly sugar. Doesn't really work so.
Yeah.
Waffles for sure. Caramel sauce.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan though of like hot and cold together.
Yeah.
I will have like waffles and ice cream, but
I also love that. Like hot brownie, cold ice cream.
No. I'd rather have like waffles and hot sauce and that's about it.
Yeah.
Let's say 2 or 3. Tiramisu.
Funny you say that, because I don't know if you were there when Kirsty was making it at the Christmas party. Jesus Christ. She made this tiramisu, it's probably like this big, about that deep, with all your fingers. She dipped the fingers individually in coffee, let them soak, laid it up. Mate, levels.
Good. Yeah.
Absolute levels.
Nice.
Didn't take a picture of it at the start. I took a picture of it when there was like the tiniest square you've ever seen left. Completely forgot. Fantastic.
Nice.
Absolutely banging. Yeah, we were going to make it for the Christmas party, but it said you have to leave it for hours to set, possibly overnight. Well, we made it whilst everyone was actually... Well, I didn't make it. Kirsty made it whilst everyone was there, so it wasn't going to set in time.
I wouldn't put it in my top 3 though, I don't think.
Oh, mate, that homemade one was crazy.
Really?
Crazy.
I'm just thinking, like, if you go out for food, what's always on a menu? Like, I don't think I've ever really been to a dessert place. Like, apart from the waffle place in New.
We had load back home.
If we're in like a pub or something, I always go for a sticky toffee.
Sticky toffee.
Or warm chocolate brownie.
Yeah.
Sticky
Those
toffee.
like 2 top 2.
I don't think I'm like huge on just pure like chocolate cake, chocolate brownie, chocolate. I don't really even like chocolate sauce. I think. I'd have it. I wouldn't say no, but it's not, But I love chocolates. I don't know.
My go-to, every time I'd go to Casper's or Creams or whatever place at home, they do a white Kinder Bueno cookie dough. So like, cookie dough completely covered in like a white chocolate sauce with like, I don't know what they put in it to make it taste like a Bueno. Maybe they just crush it up and mix it in or whatever. Put one on the top, hot as fuck. Oh mate, same thing every time.
I forget cookie dough is even a thing.
Cookie dough's the best. Mate, you go Pizza Hut, smash a pizza with cheesy bites, which I'll come back to in a minute because they're a class of their own. Smash one of them, or get as far as you can through it, and then they do a foot long cookie dough in there,
like the trophy.
where you get it in a foot long, and then you get 3 scoops of gelato or ice cream or whatever. Crazy.
Top tier.
That is crazy. But yeah, cheesy bites. Different gravy.
Goated.
Different gravy. It's crazy.
I love cheese bites in general.
Cheesy bites, and then I think it's in Mackey's right now is the garlic cheese bites.
Circle.
It's as close you can get to non doughy cheesy bites as cheesy bites. But those are nuts.
The thing about cheesy bites is when you're like a little bit younger, you could only get, I don't know what it's like now, but you could only get cheesy bites on a sharer size pizza. So like you'd have to get a pizza so big that you could barely eat it just for the sake of getting that cheesy bites crust, which in its own is like a full meal basically because it's just garlic bites. But yeah, oh mate.
I like.
Do you like the Domino's stuffed crust, the garlic?
I don't know if I've had it. I don't know if I've had it.
Next time you get pizza, put the stuffed crust
I think
good.
Papa John's like garlic stuffed crust is better.
Really?
Last night.
Mate.
Isn't Pizza Hut's normal crust garlic crust?
Coat it,
Yeah, right.
The garlic, I think it's Epic Garlic or something.
Yeah.
At Papa John's.
Oof.
Nutty.
Who did I think it might have been Pizza Hut again. Someone did a hot dog crust. Someone also did a burger crust where it would come out into a tiny little burger.
Yeah, it was
that's crazy.
It's like the cheesy bites, but they do it with little burger rings on the outside.
Slap a burger on each slice.
Pizza Hut have done wild stuff, and they do wild stuff abroad as well.
Yeah,
that's sick.
Domino's at the moment have like burger stuff on, like they have burger loaded fries, burger pizza, they have loads of that on at the moment.
I think I still think I'd take buffet. Because we've had this conversation.
We have a few times.
You said if you go for lunch, you'd have stuffed crust. I think I would have buffet over it because I like
stuffed crust.
I like quantity at Pizza Hut because I'm fussy and I just eat like cheese, pepperoni, like chicken. But I like quantity of pizza.
What's your favourite thing from the buffet though? Like you're talking, walk up to the buffet. I'm getting my bowl. I'm filling halfway up with sweet corn. The other half is just bacon bits. I'm just mixing them together. Have a little bacon sweet corn action. Just crunching it down. You know what I'm talking about.
I do, but I'm not doing that. Why are you not getting pizza?
Because I've got fucking cheesy bites on the way. Yeah. I'm walking up. Yeah. I'm getting my sweet corn. I'm getting my bacon bits. Mate, job done.
But if you go just for buffet, having like couple slices of pizza, a lump of pasta.
Yeah.
The only thing with the pizza is there'll be like 20 Mavises waiting around the outside of the fucking thing. As soon as that woman comes out with the hot steamy pizza, they're like vultures, mate, fucking jumping on them.
True it's chill. Go in the week, it's easy.
I've never been to Truro.
We'll have to go sometime.
We film a pod, you have your cheesy bites and I'll send a piece of pizza.
I'll have the sweet corn as well.
Yeah, it's good seating. Good lighting.
Cooking. Outrageous.
No, but then I think for the price, it's like 20-something quid for a cheesy bites pizza.
Yeah, if you have to get a huge
if you get a takeaway is like a tenner, so I'm down for that.
Right, okay.
I would rather have a takeaway, but then if we're going to sit in, I'd rather just smash buffet out and have 20 slices.
Yeah, nice.
How much buffet can we eat in an hour or something?
Yeah, we could test it, all you can eat.
Yeah.
It's not all you can eat, is it?
I'll tell you when we go.
Kind of is.
It must be until we go chill out.
Have you ever been to Zaza Bazaar? Actually, when you were in Bristol.
I don't even know what that is.
Bristol, it's the largest restaurant and the largest buffet in the UK, I think.
Whoa.
I think it's like 1,000 seating or something like that.
Whoa.
But it's like open kitchen stations, all the foods from around the world, live cooking.
Nice.
Buffet. Unreal. You pay for like a 2-hour slot or something.
Actually, yeah.
2-hour slot or 1.5-hour slot or something, and it's like any food any like proper food though, not like it's just sat there getting cold. It's
right.
You know, they'll cook 10 burgers at a time and then they're sat there and then you go and there's
it's stuff from all around the world.
Chinese, Indian burgers, pizza, Mexican, like everything, and then there's a dessert section with like fountains and there's cocktail bar, and you just wander around and demolish food.
There's an all-you-can-eat Chinese down Helston. and you pay like 11 quid, and you just sit there for hours.
Just
like,
bullshit.
You want and just,
the one near me is like 17 quid, and I feel like I could eat 17 quid's worth of food, so it's worth it, really.
Yeah, 100%.
But then, like, in my city, there's a place called Chom Chom, which is the same sort of thing you're talking about, but I think it's only 3 different places. It's not as much variety. Every single person I know that's been there has got food poisoning. Has either waken up, shat themselves in the night, or has not even gone to bed and just shat himself before they've gone to sleep.
Brilliant.
Yeah, the reputation they've got is wild, so I've never been to such buffet places.
Yeah.
We should go to Zaza Bazaar, or Bristol Day Out.
Yeah. Mate, I'm going to scope it out. I'm going to scope out.
Those are good skate spots.
Oh yeah, that's a shout.
I'll take you on a little tour, live there for a while.
That'd be interesting. A Monday Club does Bristol.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in ages.
Even for like a day trip, it's good. Just
go
on the little boat. You can go over, show you some Banksy.
We do need to get some trips sorted out.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Shout out trips.
Yeah, so you'll be watching this on New Year's Day. Yeah. So happy New Year's. I hope if you do them, your New Year's resolutions have started off with a bang. We've chosen to record this just before New Year's because, well, who wants to record on New Year's Day, really? Everyone's going to be hanging out their arse, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all got different plans.
Yeah.
I'm going to Bristol, like we're talking. Yeah, so should be quite funny. Something to talk about on the next one, so stay tuned for that.
Definitely. Have you planned anywhere you're going yet, or are you just...
Yeah, I booked, we're going to go to Lakota.
Nice.
Yeah, it should be quite good. Some jungle heads there going. It should be pretty good. I've been there once before, so I know the rough layout, but I typed in on Skiddle, like, what's going on in New Year's. There's like 10 to 15 different options of, like, every single club's just throwing something as crazy as the one next to it, and there was a toss-up between a few different ones. One of them was, like, carnival themed and that sort of stuff. But I've been to Lakota, I know what it's all about, so...
Bristol any night of the week's a good day.
Yeah, I imagine it is. That's the place to go, for sure.
We should definitely go out there at some point.
You ever been out in Brighton?
No.
Yeah, I went this summer.
Yeah.
I went out in Brighton and went to a festival, and then we stayed there for the weekend, and then we went out in the town, and it is a good laugh.
It's great.
It's
Mate,
great.
I've been there so many times. Like, it's not that far from my house, probably like an hour and a half or whatever from my house. So any event that's going on, or even if you just want to go there for like a little getaway or something, it's so good. You go out there,
such a good laugh.
You think you've seen some crazy shit. You go out there and you just think, what?
And
like,
even during the day,
nothing. It's crazy.
during the day, it's a good laugh to like pot around.
Yeah, for sure. So there's always stuff going on. It's great. The atmosphere, no one cares. Like, you could walk along naked with a sock on your penis and everyone will be like, oh, morning.
Yeah, literally.
It's just no one cares. It's so freeing. It's kind of like being here, but not as... don't know, not as wild. Here's a bit more toned down, but it's still super welcoming.
Up there, everyone's... Seeing they're British, everyone's so nice. Like,
yeah,
just,
it's
like,
mad.
Nice people around there.
I love about that. You've been to Concord too?
No.
If you ever get a chance to go to Brighton, if there's a music event on or something going on, you want to go to Concord too. That is the place to be. It is sick. Right on the seafront. It's kind of weird. You go into the club, you go into the main hall, and the main hall is kind of like a village hall. Like, it's like if they put the lights on, it'd be like, oh, I'd have like my fate in here, or like some sort of like raffle going on or something. But then when the lights are off and it's a proper club, it's sick. The setup in there's so good. The sound system's good.
Is that by the aquarium?
It's on the wall of the aquarium. So if you go from the aquarium down, and you just keep walking, it's like half in the wall, half not in the wall. It's kind of like it's a sick setup. Yeah, every event I've been to there has been phenomenal.
Nice.
But they have like crazy people there. Not that I care about Ed Sheeran or any of that mainstream shit, but he went there to do like a warm-up set for like a crowd of must have been like 100 people before he released his album. He went there, played to see what everyone thought of it, and then like he did a few undercover gigs. But like, that's such a like well-known little place. But if you get to go there, it's super personal with the person you see because it's quite a small venue.
Yeah.
It's like Loyal Kana and people like that play there, and seeing them guys there would be fucking awesome.
Brighton as well is so big for live music. You walk down every street, it's just like every pub is live music. It's nuts. It's so good.
It is good.
Series idea.
Yeah.
Seaside Town Nights Out.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're not going to Western Supermarket.
No, that's the top of my list.
That place was
I've been there when I was really young.
I was going to say, have you ever been on a night out in Western-super-Mare? And I've tried it, and it's impossible.
It's the worst night out I've ever been on. Worst one.
Did you go together or separately?
No.
This is years ago I've been.
I came home early. Me and my mates came home early, sat in the van, and fell asleep in the van.
No, I think like Western, Brighton, Blackpool.
I've never been to Blackpool. I'd love to go to Blackpool.
Yeah.
That would be
but we got to go and do these things. And, even actually, I could probably go out again in Devon. Like there's a couple of little spots in Devon that have got like crazy little clubs that sticky floors, and it's like the size of my living room.
Torquay has a good festival up there. I can't remember the name of it now. But it's
I'm interested. Series seaside town night out.
Yeah, so it's different.
We'll have to rebook this hotel that I stayed in Brighton because you know those videos. It's like the worst hotel, like the cheapest hotel versus the most expensive. This was like the cheapest one.
I could probably rival you with this one.
Mate, I'll have to compare it after.
Right, mate. The place I stayed in was raw. Yeah. We went to a Jungle Cakes event at Concord 2.
Yeah.
So like Ed Solo, Decline, all the big like old school jungle people. Right, it was last minute. I didn't have that much money because it was like I booked it last minute. It was like right, looking for somewhere cheap to stay. I paid for me and Kirsty to go. We got to this hotel. It was like the check-in was like someone's front room. They were like talking to me through a kiosk. We got there quite late because we went after work. It was like dark already. Here's the key to your room, right? So I walked probably from here to like over there, about 10 paces to my room. Opened the door. Sat on the bed, which was like fucking crooked, like horrendous. I need to plug my phone into charge it up before I go out. Put the charger of the phone into the wall, and the actual faceplate of the charger disappeared into the drywall, fell down the cavity into like the unknown. I fucking grabbed it to like manage to yank it back out. So I pulled it back out, which just pulled the socket out of the wall. I'm there thinking, I was already a bit nervous, thinking, this is a proper dive. Anyway, I've gone to the toilet, so I've gone to the toilet to have a wee, got my phone in my hand because I've just taken it off charge, put my phone on the shelf above the sink, gone to have a wee, and as I put my shelf up there, the shelf has fallen down, my phone has fallen into the sink. I'm there just thinking, what is going on right now? The gap underneath the bathroom door was about that big, so like, I don't think I had a shit for about 2 days because Kirsty was sleeping right next to where I was shitting basically. Mate, it was just the rawest hotel ever. It was grim.
We were trying to find this place for somewhere to stay for ages. We didn't want to spend much money. We found this place. It was called a hotel, so we were like, Sam, it's not a hostel or anything. All the photos look great. Looks really clean, looks really nice. Got there, so it's a hostel, and I get an email the night before we get there saying, just to be aware, make sure you bring your IDs because underneath we have a pub and a nightclub. Right. And I was like, no, we're not underneath a nightclub. Get there, go up to our rooms, we're looking around this room, and me and my mate share a room, and I'm like, what have we got ourselves into? This is awful. Same sort of thing, you open, like the windows are like constantly half open, you could probably fall through the wall. Luckily I fall asleep quite easily, so I fell asleep like that night well quick. Wake up the next morning, I was like, I slept well good. He was like, my mate was like, I bet you fucking did. he's fell asleep. Basically, there's a wall there, our bed's here, and the next door bedroom's there. And the whole night, these people are shagging. The whole night, apparently, just staring at the ceiling, listening to the walls go bam, bam, bam. Next morning, we come out, they've left their room, it's being cleaned. He's like, thank fuck for that, they've gone. No more noise. Next night, a new couple's in there. Bang, bang, bang. Brilliant.
That's so funny.
But it was raw. Like the whole building was like falling apart. Like you walk into the front check-in, and it's like your nan's living room.
Grim.
Are we going to do this series? Cheapest hotel in the town.
Yeah.
On the seaside.
Worst rated bar.
Yeah.
I don't know about best rated bar because I feel like Brighton and Western will be a whole different scene.
Yeah, right.
Totally. We should do they do worst rated pubs, and we'll just go and have a pint in there.
Yeah.
We won't spend a whole night around that, but we'll start in that and see. Like that'll set the tone.
Yeah, when I was 17, Ryan, you met Ryan who came down. He just passed his test. So me, Ryan, and Bill. We went to see High Focus, so like UK hip hop event at Concord 2 again. This is like one of the first, probably the second big event I'd gone to when I was younger. And we stayed in a hostel that was above a pub, funnily enough.
Yeah.
and it was like bunk beds that were 3 high, like just as many people crammed into a room as you can physically get, basically. And yeah, we went into the pub, checked in. Oh, your room's upstairs.
Yeah.
Mate, I just remember being really young, didn't really know what a hostel was at the time. Opened the door to the pitch black, no one was in there, and just seeing 3 beds on top of each other, and my mind just went, what? What am I looking at? Then I look around the room, probably 25 beds in one room, and I looked around and I thought, what is this place? Like, what the hell? I wasn't in charge of any of the bookings, so I didn't have a clue what I was walking into. But like, I don't think I knew what a hostel was.
To prison.
Yeah, I just sort of opened the door, I was like, what the hell?
Literally.
Yeah, raw times. But yeah, I'm up for that series, for sure.
The hotel we were in Brighton was like Seacroft, but had been left there for like 20 years. No one had ever touched it. That's what it was. It was grim. The pub was well good though. The nightclub was good. That was
Right.
But it was called. I won't say the name on it. I'll show you the tackiest front of the building. It was awful, but we'll have to go there.
If you know a seaside town near you that's got either a really good or a really bad nightlife, leave it in the comments below. We may come and visit it just for the sake of having a laugh.
With day life too, we're not, you know.
Yeah, and that, yeah. And if it's got stuff to do, please leave it in the comments.
Oh, Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Yeah.
Pepsi Max roller coaster for you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
If we get to that point, I'll do it. You have me at my word on the pod. Toe check. Toe check.
Not getting out.
The Piggly Wigglies. Whoever it was that commented about the Piggly Wigglies, Ben said that if you send him some money, he'll be more than happy to
get
show
him my
you.
DMs.
Yeah.
Socks off.
Sockless. He's been hiding his toe because it's poking out and he doesn't want you to get semi on.
I was going to say I have hidden my toes in this video because I feel uncomfortable with it, but to be honest with you, if you want me to start an OnlyFans, please
That's
comment
crazy. I saw this thing actually, funny enough. You know Tarantino, the director or whatever?
Yeah.
He has like a massive foot fetish and like he loves toes. Absolutely loves them. And then he, in Dusk Till Dawn, the film, he wrote that film, and in one of the scenes, he pours tequila down Selma Hayek's like leg. So then the person in the film has to like drink the tequila up her leg, starting with the toes, and then he casts himself for that role. So he wrote it, then poured it on her leg, and then basically had his way with her toes and drunk the tequila all the way up her leg. That's fucked.
That is mad.
That's abusing your power to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mental.
Imagine casting yourself, be like, oh, this is my fantasy, and then all of a sudden you fucking put yourself in it. That's raw times.
How much do you like tequila, Ben?
Oh, I'm not a big fan of tequila.
Not enough to suck it off some toes. Nah. What would you suck off some toes?
How much am I being paid?
Well, you're not being paid anything, but it's your favourite drink. It's Vimto. It's Vimto.
Nah.
It's hot Vimto.
Nah.
It's hot Vimto off your Piggly Wigglies.
Orange juice. But this is like if I've got like if I'm like dying for thirst and I had to drink a drink off someone's foot.
But whose foot?
Tarantino's foot.
Tarantino.
Give it back to him. Have you seen him? He's an odd looking dolly. Proper weird, like super tall, but like he looks older than he is. It's a bit of like a weird one.
Done well though.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can't take the piss because look at where I am right now.
Right.
Whose toes then? No, I'm joking. Right, we're jumping into ChatGPT. We do this section every time. I've asked it to ask a Monday Club a question about 2024, as we are now in the year. What are the Monday Club's predictions? Sorry, I don't want to steal the limelight.
You're jealous, Mo.
I didn't get a comment, did I? Fuck, put my striped shirt on in a minute. What are the Monday Club's predictions or expectations for significant events in 2024? It looks like I'm taking this one on my own. Ben, you spoke about doing a 2024 bingo card.
Yeah, I think we should. Maybe we'll write up for the next pod.
How many things would you put on it then? So like 10
Maybe
things?
10, 12 things.
12 is nice.
Yeah.
12's nice.
Or just things we want to do for the year?
Yeah, just
or like
things
we
think
guess
will
might
happen.
happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
But like, not obvious stuff that is definitely going to happen. Like stuff that might happen.
Right.
What, we all have our own, or are we like all predicting 12 separate things and whoever gets the most? Or
do
and you gotta have like a random one in there, like Rich has a child or something.
On the cards,
Like
it's
something
2024.
random.
Rich pops a sprog.
Yeah.
We've got till, I suppose, March for 2024, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, you
Yeah.
better get practicing.
Practice.
Yeah. So if it's 12, it's like 4 each.
Alright, okay.
I think one of mine would be like hit 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
That would be cool, man.
That'd
Imagine
be
hit
nice.
1,000 subs. If we hit 1,000 subs, we've got to do something sick.
Yeah.
I'll
that's
shave
it,
my hair and
Would you?
dye. Yeah, I'll shave my
Never
hair, buzz cut it, and then you dye flames onto the back of it.
Yeah, no, it's
I
alright.
feel like you're quite artistic. I
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're quite.
I'll shave your head.
Okay, yeah, calm. 50-50 split. If we get to 1,000 subs, I'll flame my buzz cut.
You heard it here
Yeah,
first.
but that's a while away now, so I'm
Yeah.
cooking.
Well,
No, the
yeah.
followers will forget about
We've got a year.
that by the time we get to it.
Won't let them forget.
I'll cruise past it. We'll be on 10k subs and people will be like, what happened to Elliot dyeing his hair?
Yeah.
Easy. There you go, I've ticked one off straight away.
Mm.
Bosh. But we'll get back to you, we'll post it somewhere. I thought we should.
Maybe you
I'll
can
draft up an actual card
Yeah,
and
we'll
we'll
do
tick
it.
them off
Yeah,
if they happen.
We'll keep him around with stamp.
That's a shout.
Poster.
Poster.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
Oh, did I tell you about the thing I was going to get? I did, didn't I? The surprise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, too much money, man.
Too
Too much money.
Maybe one day.
Mm.
One day.
Would have been sick though. Jazz the setup a bit.
Yeah.
Mm.
We could do with some sort of. I mean, I need curtains on that window as it is, so if we can get a banner, let's have a banner as curtains.
Yeah, that would be sick. Well, when they told
We
me
need to set something up.
that the quote for a banner was going to be 350 quid, I was like,
How big's that banner?
not that big. I'll show you a photo of it. It must be like this by like
Is
this.
it vinyl and stuff?
No, it's felt.
Oh.
With our logo. I drew it. They didn't have to do anything. I drew the whole thing, all the colours that I wanted, and sent it to them. I was like, this is what I want made. And they were like, it'll be 350 quid. And I was like, the budget ain't stretching that far yet.
We could just do it with stencils on a.
Mate, I can make it out of felt.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah.
Easy.
Does that have to be felt?
That-
You could do it even off a.
The felt does look sick though. And it had like all these tassels underneath. It was like, it was like cowboy style.
We
Painted
should
in
make
gold.
it.
Here we go. This is why it costs so much.
Yeah,
We
it's
should
it.
definitely make
And it
it.
glows in the dark.
Even like a big
Podcast in the dark.
big thing of wood or something, and just like you said, stencil.
Yeah, do something cool on it. But yeah, definitely got to think about jazz in the set in 2024.
Yeah.
Big things coming.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
want microphones? No.
Microphones.
One day.
Mate,
100%.
nobody needs to hear us. As long as it looks good.
Yeah.
Subtitles. Put
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I reckon one day we set up a proper set, but time.
Yeah, for sure. If we keep going and we're loving it, then we start investing.
100%.
I do like the thought
Looking
of
cool.
like its growth as we go along. We're not doing unnecessary things to
Yeah.
No.
to do things.
Did you see that thing? There was like an argument about people who have their normal background on stream. So like when you watch big streamers and it's like their bedroom, they've got some shit on the wall, they've got like a neon sign, like easy stuff. And then Ninja spent like a crazy amount of money, like hundreds of thousands of pounds on this set behind him.
It's a whole room, isn't it?
Which was
It's
just
nuts.
mental. Did you see it? He
Yeah.
got, I don't remember, he got a sponsorship from someone.
I think it was Red Bull.
And it was, I think it was Red Bull, and it was crazy. His set was nuts, and then his views went down or something because it was like the theory behind it was people couldn't relate to what was happening in his stream, whereas seeing someone in their room just like going crazy or screaming or doing whatever is a lot more like easy to interact with than someone who's like looks like they're sitting in a spaceship sponsored by Red Bull or whatever.
I mean, I think that's why the Fellas one looks so sick.
The Fellas one is cold.
So
The
sick.
new one is cold.
Copied our sofa.
Yeah. They saw our set.
They thought, oh, we better make it a bit more relatable. Take it back to the basics.
But like even say like let's say Joe Rogan's the biggest podcast in the world. I think that's fair, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even his like set is just
It's simple.
a big
isn't it,
table
really?
with
3 chairs.
A couple of walls and...
Does he still have the desk, which has got the random cool stuff just sat on it, like gifts and stuff that are being given to him?
Samurai swords and stuff like that.
It's so
it's
cool.
Not like, it's not ridiculous set design where it's...
No.
Whatever.
If we were to build a set, if we had like a clean area, just put a set in it, realistically I would want the similar setup we have now, but just like, well, just make it like a living room.
Can I have a comfier chair, please?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, this is comfy, the back ain't comfy.
That's the other thing with the fellas one. Like, the big sofa looks comfy. Their single chairs don't look amazingly comfy.
Right.
And then they're holding the microphones, which I would find
holding the
annoying.
But you know, unless we're gonna have, I don't even think like roof mics would be fine. They don't need to be on the table.
Yeah.
You just put mics around us.
Yeah.
Just have one dangling.
They always have like big armed ones, don't they? That like it'll be off that desk.
Just off.
Come here and it'll just be sat there and just chat to it a little bit.
I don't know enough about microphones to know the difference of like, you know, pin-on mics or having one.
I don't like the idea of that though. I don't think you should be able to see it. I mean, I don't mind it when I watch a video, but every time I think, oh, you could have just like put it inside.
Like the square
Yeah,
ones,
a lot of people use the Rode square ones.
They're supposed to be really good, and you don't hear like the surrounding.
It just editing becomes a whole new game when you've got
Separate.
3 different sound inputs.
It connects to Bluetooth. Those
is it?
Rode
Okay,
ones.
Oh.
It connects to Bluetooth and it goes straight to the camera.
That's quite high
And you can even connect it to your phone.
How much are they?
It'll do it off your phone camera.
How much one of them cost?
£300 for 2 of them, I think.
2.
So 600 quid.
Yeah.
Could one of them pick us up? If we just had it here?
I don't know. Someone would have to look into
it. Would be closer than the mic camera, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But anything that's bringing itself closer. I also saw that they do GoPro. Is it GoPro that make one?
GoPro mics.
But like a separate one, so you can have it away.
Yeah, it's just, it plugs into the port, I think, and you can have it where you have it. But again, you have to have the door open on it, I think. So it's.
Oh, okay.
It would work in this setting, but we couldn't use it on the water.
Did you see that DJI thing? That's it. With the screen on it. That's crazy. Apparently, it's sick. There's I read a load of articles after it saying like, does it live up to the hype? Is it as good as it looks? And everyone's like, yes, it's sick.
Yeah.
But I mean, fat price tag, really.
How much is it?
Like, was it $460 or something?
I didn't even see it.
It's quite a lot of money, really, for what it is, but
what's
it is
what's
as
so good
as
about it? Stabilisation and stuff. Is it inbuilt gimbal?
I think so, yeah. And it's like, obviously,
that's what they do, don't it?
you just hold on to the handle, you got the screen, the camera, like it's all in one vlogging special.
I've got a GoPro gimbal that I used to use a lot, but I haven't used it in ages. I have to charge it up and see if we can still see if we can use it for
But that Osmo one that I've got, that I charged back at Dove is sick.
What's the attachment on it? Is it only...
phone?
What do you mean?
What's it for? The phone? You attach
Yeah, you attach your phone to it and you can like spin it upside down, do all this crazy stuff. You like double tap the button and it flips it from landscape to portrait.
Oh,
like it's
sick.
You can like triple push it and it flips it around so it can see you, or like the actual program, you can like put your face into it. So say we're filming here, I can walk back and forwards and the camera follows you, and it's so high tech.
Is it on the iPhone? Or
no.
Okay, cool.
No, it does everything, but yeah, it's good, but obviously my phone doesn't work with it. It's got no Bluetooth. But
if we ever get to the stage of reinvesting money into this...
When? Not if.
Yeah, when,
like I think 2024,
when there's a lot of cool gear that we need to get.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool gear.
I'd like a drone.
Yeah.
When I was at college, I wanted a drone so bad.
But the camera's broken, so I need to get the camera fixed and we can fly it. It's a DJI Phantom.
I flew a drone once.
Nice.
Flew it once, flew my brother's drone, and I just spent the whole time watching it, being like, don't crash it. But then I suppose you get used to watching the screen.
There's a setting on it where you push both the, what they call, joysticks down to the left one down to the right and the right one down to the left, and it shuts it off completely. And I was like talking to someone one time and accidentally did it, and I just looked at it and it just went off into a million pieces.
Oh,
yeah,
was that when it broke? Or?
No, it was. I sent it off, got it fixed, used it again, and then it's a micro SD card in the camera. I got it stuck in there, and I was trying to get it out, and I broke it.
Brutal.
The camera's been broken.
My brother's lost signal in the air, and it started getting like circled by birds.
Yeah.
And like it was because I think it lost signal. It just hovers or something, right? It just stays in its spot, and he was like running.
GPS finds you.
Running, trying to like get not hold of it because it's in the sky, but like get closer to it. And he's watching a bird just start circling it because I guess it's swoop it or whatever.
I was in a car park down St Agnes one time, and I drove up to this car park. Boys next to us and sat outside the car. Got my car. Oh, do you have a filter or whatever? I was speaking to Sam. And this one lad was like looking like he's about to cry. He was like, "Mate, I'm flying my drone. My phone's just died out of battery, and it's just gone." And he was like, "It's gone." And then we sat there. He was like trying to charge his phone. His phone turned on, and all of a sudden, when he just you look above, and the drone's flying above him. He was like, "No way!" Like, it's just come back.
It came home.
Yeah. Have you seen the guy like they're losing it over the sea, and like it's going down and down and down and down, and they're sprinting, and he runs along a jetty. And just like jumps out and just grabs it out like. Wow. And I don't know if it's set up or anything, but it's like the most perfect timing because you watch them run this distance and it's literally steadily going down as it runs out of battery or whatever. It's crazy, but that money is nuts, and it's just to lose.
Yeah, it's for it to just drop into the ground.
But you can get not cheap, but like there's cheaper ones that just follow you around. So you just press like go and you like whatever bikes or snowboarding. I don't know how it works with surf, but.
Yeah, I watch a guy who does he bought a ghost town. It's called Brent. It's called like Ghost Town Living, the YouTube channel, and he's got a drone which comes with a rucksack, and on the rucksack on the back I guess is some sort of picture that the drone knows.
Yeah, okay.
So he rides a pit bike or like a 250 or whatever across all of his land. It's in like Death Valley. He goes on these big long hikes and explores mines, but like to get the footage he'll be ripping along on his motorbike, and the drone has obviously found the image on his backpack and it just follows him along. So it doesn't matter how fast he's going, it just keeps out right behind him, and it makes for some sick footage because when he's like razzing around the desert, it's just right behind him. When he's reaching the top of the mountains, it comes over the top of the crest and you can see everything. Oh, it's crazy.
Regardless of this, though, that'd be cool stuff to have, like just
in general, yeah.
But
yeah, that is a cool setup. The backpack one is cool, but yeah, that little handheld one, the thingy on that will follow you. Yeah. It does like facial recognition, so if you start walking around it.
Technology now is mental with that sort of stuff. Mental.
It's quite old though, that one. I've had it for quite a while. I went to CEX the other day and I had it on sale for like 80 quid, and I was like, oh, I paid like way more than that. Depressing,
It's
isn't it?
amazing the moment like a new model comes out, the price just goes.
Oh yeah.
Or just new tech.
The devaluation of stuff is mental. Especially like Apple products is crazy.
Have you seen, speaking of this, have you seen the Golden thing on Netflix? I was watching the other day. So Golden is like I think the world's biggest like auctioneer, and they started with like sports memorabilia and stuff.
Yeah.
They went to a guy's house and he's got the first ever Apple Mac.
Yeah.
Like the 1976, I want to say. And it's like, it just looks like a circuit board, and then there's like an open keyboard, and then there's that. And he's got all these parts. And
it's all
like,
colourful, isn't it?
No, this is before this is like,
Whoa.
They made 200 of them. It was like a kit build. They had to stop doing it because there was like one customer service, which was the second guy in Apple. I don't know much about it, but it's like, it's sat there and it still works, and you just like type, and it's like dunk, dunk on the screen or whatever. I can't remember the valuation on it, but then he was like, yeah, I'm willing to sell it at auction. Because it's like, it's the first one out of 200. It comes with a signed...
The first one?
Yeah. So on the back it's like 1/200, whatever.
Yeah.
Who's the Apple guy? What's his name?
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
So Steve Jobs never signed anything. He's like hated autographs. And on the front of the brochure it's got Steve Jobs and whoever the other guy was that does it. Like, not autographed, but they've signed it to say this is what it is. It's Steve Jobs' handwriting. It's like... It's tens of thousands of pounds. I can't remember what the actual number it was.
Wow.
But then he goes, yeah, and actually I've got every Apple Mac from them till now. And he goes into this room and it's like, the ones you all talk about, the colourful ones are like a bit later with the like,
the plastic
those shells, and he's got like all these stuff. Some of them, so all the ones he's got, everyone up to I think 2008 is there, because those are the important ones. But some of them he's got a sealed as well. So he's got the first like general population Mac is open on like there ready to use, and he's like, yeah, I've got a sealed one. He's like, yeah, I've got this, and it's like, it's got to be, I don't know.
But he's sitting on thousands.
Hundreds of thousands probably, just sat there, and it's like, that's what he loves. And like that stuff doesn't depreciate, whereas now iPhones, you know, it's once a year.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's crazy. But no, I find that interesting, but I like, you know.
No, that is cool. Imagine keeping hold of something for that long.
His dad did something in IT and like got him into computers real young, and like had computers around, and that one he's got literally like the box for it. Like, you know how rare and stuff like that. Nobody keeps stuff today. Now it doesn't make as much difference, but like back then it's like you keep something boxed or you have something with the box and the value is nuts. But it's interesting like to see that kind of stuff.
When I used to buy and sell stuff, I used to always keep the boxes of stuff and all the tags. Like I've got a bag full of tags for all clothes, even clothes I don't even have anymore. I've got tags for them and stuff. And then one day I was like, look at all this trash in my room, and just threw away loads of it.
But people, like, you know, when I sell stuff, like collectors of things, like Funko Pops, whatever, the box is more important than things like
that's mental.
And even like shoe boxes, like the amount of I'll dismantle the shoe box until it's flat packed, put it under my bed, and I'll have it all stacked up. And then I'll put the actual shoes in the Crep Protect clear box or black clear boxes and have them in their own thing.
Did you see I can't remember what shop it was, but the new, is it like Powerpuff Dunks or whatever it is?
They're in that room if you want to see them.
The new Powerpuff Dunks that came out, there was a shop that was promoting the wear your shoes
stamp the boxes
sort of thing. They made them stamp on all the boxes.
So it was two raffles, because most of the releases are like raffles. So there was one raffle for here's your product, and there was one raffle for you get them but you got to stamp the boxes and wear them out of shop.
Wow.
But apparently it was like 50-50 entries, like 50%, because you think like anybody who's going to, the thing is collectors don't necessarily wear stuff as well. Like there's so many people out there with collections that are worth millions. Stuff's never worn. So that's important to them. But there's also some people who are like, wear your shoes. I saw that video.
Yeah, I saw it this morning. They were like standing there. They're making people like jump in the air and stamp on them. There was another one I saw maybe while I was at college, where I think it was like a pair of Jordans, and they made you do a squat in them, so that as you squatted, it creased the toes, as if to say like, you ain't gonna sell these again. Like you've got to put your mark on them before you walk out.
I think there was a really rare I think I want to say Korean. I might be wrong here, but it was a Korean Jordan 4, I think, something like that, and you had to wear them out the store, and like people were like tiptoeing out and taking them off their feet.
Put bags
on. Like Manila 4s maybe they were. I don't know what they were, but we were watching that, and like the queue of people, and then they go in and they're literally like not even really lacing them because they want to take them off. But then collectors also don't like wearing stuff. You know, like,
I saw a TikTok the other day and it was like, what's happened to all these YouTube hype beasts? And I was like going through them all, and I was like, what has like. It used to be so easy back in the day when you could make money on shoes, and shoes used to be a collectible thing. Now it's like just died off a bit.
I was never that smart to get into that.
I loved it.
I don't know why. I love the idea of it, but I just.
But like it's, you know, there's a few people we used to work with who, like, you know, I say about how I make a bit more money. It's not, definitely now anyway, but it's not as easy as just going, I'm buying them.
Yeah, right.
But like anybody I tried to speak to about it who were like, I want to do it, and seem really keen, give up after like 2 attempts.
Right.
You know, it's not like you can win on your first attempt, but you're not guaranteed.
What's this, like raffles and stuff? Yeah.
But a lot of it you don't even have to pay for up front. It's just like you just put your email in, and then if you win, they send you a payment link. But it's just it is a bit of, it's not commitment, because if you don't do it, you don't do it. But if you want to do it, there's so many ways of doing it.
I've only ever won one pair of shoes on a raffle from End, I think, and they weren't even for me. Fat John wanted them. Fat John texted me saying, "Can you enter this? I really want it." It was a pair of like I think it was Passport Dunks. They've got like a little emblem on there, like green and brown suede or whatever it was.
Mountainy looking.
Yeah, they look like hiking crepes. And he was like, "I want these. Can you enter this for me?" I was like, "Yeah, no worries, mate." Yeah, so he entered it. I entered it. He got an email and was like, "Oh, I lost." He texted me. He was like, "Have you checked your emails?" I checked mine. I was like, "Shit, I want it." Anyway, he sent me the money for it, and I told him how much it was. He didn't send me a delivery. He done me out of £6 or like £5 or whatever. I thought, you cheeky bastard. I fucking paid like 120 quid, and he was like, "Yeah, no worries." sent it over. I was like, oh yeah, don't worry about it.
No, but it's good because I've got the power puffs in there, like all 3 pairs, and it was literally I entered a raffle.
Well, you got all 3?
Yeah, they're in there.
What?
But enter a raffle, and it's like here's payment link, pay for them.
Right.
3 pairs come in, and it's.
How much were they from normal?
It's the 120 quid, I think now.
Nice.
It used to be like 94.
I've not bought shoes in so long. I couldn't tell you what size shoe I even am. Every pair of shoes I've got is a different size. So.
But it's changed now. Like I like just keeping pairs, and I only enter stuff in my size as well now. So it's like I'm not sure I'd wear power puffs, but I might keep a pair behind.
I'm like that with shoes. There's a couple pairs of shoes that I really want to buy, but I don't feel like I bring myself to wear them.
I've got a couple of pairs in there that I don't think I would like to wear. Yeah. But at the moment I've seen how many shoes I've got outside, so I don't really need to put a new pair of shoes on.
You got a nice rack going. Yeah, it's looking good out there. Bit wonky.
But like there's shoes in there I will wear one day. But it's nice as well now to like just keep hold of stuff. And it doesn't go down in price anymore.
Yeah.
Except for pandas.
When I was in college, on my first year of college, I had my Crep Protect racks up. My collection was starting of every single pair of Nike shoes in all white, and I literally had like so many, and then I'd wear one pair, ruin them, and be like, shit, bought another pair. I ended up having 2 pairs of the same shoes, one to like ruin and one to keep nice. And I was just going through shoes, and at that point, it got to a point where I was like, I need to stop this because I'm just spending so much money on shoes that I'm trashing.
I just can't wear white shoes though. Like I think I've got a pair of tan shoes, and that's it. No, I just don't. It's not. But I think growing up riding bikes, you just trash shoes. And like
you get beat.
White shoes is never going to be me. I don't think.
I've only got 4 pairs of shoes that I brought here with me. 2 of them. Absolute beaters, not watertight in any way, like black dunks, completely, the sole's about to come out. The white Air Forces, there's a hole in the heel, so when you step on the water just goes straight into the heel of your foot. And then 2 nice pairs. But one of them's pink, so you have to be careful what you wear it with, because obviously pink doesn't go with everything.
All the shoes that I wear now, I've got a couple of shoes that I just don't wear and they just stay there in the box. All the ones I do wear are just flat soled, New Balance or Vans or something like a skating trainer.
Yeah, something nice for cruising.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I did say I didn't want a job where I wear black shoes anymore, but I've got a job where I wear black shoes. I hate it. Because you have to wear black shoes there, and I was like, I just want to wear different shoes all the time.
Yeah.
Not just to wear different shoes, but even now, like I just don't. I feel like you set into a pair of shoes and they're just not comfortable anymore. No matter how comfy they are, you wear them like 6 hours a day. It's not fun. Yeah. And now I've got my black shoes again, and I'm a bit like.
Yeah, I wear those Air Forces. I've had them for like 4 years, but I've like worn them off and on just like leisurely. But now they've become my work shoe. You spend like 10 hours a day in them probably. The back's like completely blown out. Like they're way too big. My laces. Where I've done them up so much, I guess something's gone weird, but now they're really long. Where I've done them up so many times over the year, maybe where the shoes started stretching, I need it all to be tighter, so I've done it all up a bit tighter, which means now my laces like drag along the floor where they've got so long, and it's just a mess. Just gone through them so quick. It's crazy.
That's the issue, especially when you really love a pair of shoes, and you wear it to crap, and then you look at them in like a year's time and you go, fuck, what's happened to these pair of shoes?
There's a good few pairs of shoes like in me owning pairs of shoes that if I could buy them for the rest of my life I would.
Right.
Like
those Janoskis you got at the moment.
But like just I think I bought a pair of Vans from the outlet for like 12-15 quid, which once they mould to your feet were like the comfiest shoes ever, but they're like outlet, you're never going to see them again, and it's like, fuck, I wish I just bought all off the shelf, because they're like, they're so comfy, like you're never going to get shoes, every shoe is different.
That's true. Let us know in the comments what your favourite shoe is, and maybe what your dream shoe is, maybe that you've never owned. Happy New Year to you all, hope it's a banger.
The beer is a 3 out of 10.
The beer's horrendous. This is the first week out of however many that I've not even got halfway. Yeah. Absolutely horrendous.
I think 3 is a fair score.
Go in the bin.
We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Ow!